Tobi, Ski, Tenada. This is very similar to Kesa Karoshi, so in the interest of time and keeping these videos digestible, I'm going to focus just on the differences. I recommend you watching Kesa Karoshi for the setup and the beginning of the technique. This is still going to be baseball catch on a roundhouse punch, pulling yourself in for counter pressure, hitting with either your head or your elbow. The difference is on Kesa Karoshi, it's a center line attack. On Tobi Ski Tenada, you're going right for the shoulder, right where the arm connects to the chest on the arm that's punching. So I'm grabbing and I'm going right in to the shoulder, the head, or the elbow. 3 strikes and then a throw. Then I'm going to follow up with my arm bar on the ground. You can practice the same way. Got a pillowcase, putting the loose end of the case behind the door, closing it along with the belt with the knot at the end so it won't pull out. Practice your grab, practice your headbutts, and your throw. You can practice grabbing, elbow, different throw, whatever throw you want. Once I'm done, I'm throwing them and they're landing in front of me and I'm setting up my arm bar. There's 4 different ways to do this. The 2 traditional ways both require you stepping over with both legs. I prefer stepping over with my inside leg first, going over the shoulder and under the head. I go to this side first because I think it's harder. I like to do the hard work first, and it will make it easier to finish the technique. I'm going to step over. The space between the head and the shoulder is usually going to be smaller than between the armpit and the body. So I'm going to sneak in here, have my seat just like I'm doing any other arm bar, pull the arm with me as I roll back, and I throw the other leg over mine and just put it counter pressure against the body. There's plenty of room in here between the armpit and the foot to sneak that in. If you want to create more room as you fall, just fall towards the head. You've got even more space. Now the arm bar itself is different than all the other arm bars, and that usually when you're doing an arm bar, you want to squeeze those knees together when you bridge. This time you want to actually open them because your ankles are crossed and you're locking in this way. You're actually going to put pressure on by opening your legs instead of by closing them. So again, I'm over the top, both here. I open my legs, pulling myself in and bridging. Now because the legs are open, there's a lot of pressure on the groin. If you've got a cup, great. If you don't, because I don't usually walk around with a cup, I'm going to move the arm a little bit to the one side of my leg or the other as opposed to coming right across the pelvis bone or the groin. Now, exit on this, you've got a few options. I can open up, go out this way. I can open up, come underneath, push, keep them away. Or my preferred version, Gyaku Shigurami. My foot's already wrapped over the leg and under the head. I've already got the arm bar. I'm going to keep that arm bar for counter pressure, lift my leg, turn them over face down, turn around, lock that arm, Gyaku Shigurami, and then exit the way I would from Gyaku Shigurami. Now the other way, stepping over with the foot towards the body first and then the head will also work. I definitely recommend falling towards the feet to create as much space as you can for your foot to come in over the shoulder and behind the head. Still pulling in, still pulling down, knees open, bridge and pull. Now you're kind of committed to Gyaku Shigurami on this one. It's a better setup for that technique, but otherwise this bottom leg is trapped. So to get out, I either got to unwind both legs, and I don't really have a lot of control here, or I actually just keep it locked in, lift them over, and just turn. And I'm already in Gyaku Shigurami. Now the other 2 versions are Sensei's variation, which is a little bit simpler to get into and to get out of. Instead of wrapping both legs over, one goes over and one just goes underneath. If I go to the head first, again, I'm still stepping over the shoulder, behind the head, squatting, and this back leg, just scoot in behind, as tight as you can. Have a seat, fall back, pull that arm, open your leg still, bridge. Again, the bottom leg is trapped, so I'm going to go into Gyaku Shigurami, lifting them over to get out. If you go the other way, over the body, instead of towards the head. Same thing, the other foot's gonna go underneath, have your seat, fall back, open those legs, bridge. Now again, bottom leg's a little bit trapped. I can open up this way and then kick them away from me. I can also use the bottom leg to help me turn them over. Only problem is now I don't have control of the head, but you can go into Kote Shigarami as a nice finish. In any event, good luck practicing Tobi, Ski, Tenada.